Hello, I've just been for a call at the shop for breakfast, and there were two of the most humongous brick shit houses with tattooed dragon necks sitting on, waiting, having a breakfast. And they were just like babies, you know, waiting for breakfast. Two middle-aged blonde women, slowly, very slowly as possible, really, purposefully, protractedly, slowly making the breakfast food for them. It was 2 minutes or so before they came round to the front counter to ask me what I wanted. And these British bulldog shithouses had to check me out and like roll their eyes to each other and then back up and to the ceiling and down again. What was it? And so asking for the cob was quite complicated. Asking me what I wanted and if she could give it to me, provide it, and whether if it was a torpedo I wanted, or I said, "What's a torpedo?" She said, "A long one." I don't know, just a cob would be all right. Thanks, a small one for me, thank you. And these brick shit houses did not speak at all, and ever a word, one word. I was there certainly 5 minutes, maybe 7, or maybe 10, and a Muslim, a man with olive skin appearance, let's say, dark, like continental skin or something. Okay, like a very well built, like biceps, like worked out, obviously, clearly worked out. What came in and was dressed a little similar to me, looked quite free and happy and easy with himself and comfortable in his own skin, you know. And made a comment to the lads, the bricks, the shit houses. So shouldn't you be at work? Why aren't they? Or why can't they cook their own breakfast and feel able to spread themselves out in a small cafe, a table each, and wait for two blonde white English women to make them one, cook it for them. And this male who came in with a white like shirt like mine on and shorts and quite not comfortable in it with his, you know, his thinking. It's like really like his sense of self and confidence was very uncomfortable and walked through a door into what I thought it was stairs to worked there. And I later thought it was a toilet. But he these two fellas didn't answer him, didn't want to share his joke, passing the time of day with a jokey comment. They were just seemed unable to talk at all, really. Have any sort of civilised capability to interact, and it was just very uncomfortable. It felt tinderbox, like this fella was walking backwards and forwards, bless him, and didn't even. I don't think he asked for any food. Ended up can of Red Bull appeared on the counter. I didn't know. I couldn't look or watch or take part in the room at all. And he felt very intimidated, and just a customer like anybody else. Probably was asked for a breakfast or a cob or something, but walked out, left his can of Red Bull on the counter. These women were prevaricating and fucking about, ever so slow, and at working, and he walked out. It's just too uncomfortable, but because of the sort of implications of role that everyone's expected to take in those circumstances. Traditional British English breakfast shop and the traditional British English builder, thick neck, tattoo dragon, brick shit house customary customers in those establishments, and using the lowest common denominator of the traditional British cultural sexual mores, or like mummies and like blonde women and white men, and domination and coercion. There's two security bodyguards, thick neck brick shit houses, making sure the culture is reproduced, and like Staffordshire Bull Terriers in charge of this, making people feel so uncomfortable. They just walk out, don't even buy a can of pop. So you can't. It takes too long to maintain the composure without wanting to smack the fucking living shit out of these two white dickheads, cunts, fat neck tattoo cunts who can't even cook their own breakfast. And I'll have the cheek to look at him and me up and down and assess our sexuality or status of like heart, whether we deserve respect, or if we're strong enough or individuals or confident enough males to qualify for their company in their fucking shop with their fucking bitches cooking their fucking breakfast because they can't fucking cook one themselves or haven't got wives or girlfriends who'll cook one for them. And the women were looking at them, not pitying them really. What can be going on in their heads, mentally? How have they become like that? Why do they stay like that? And why? what culture in economic power or resource would not want to crush and that and destroy it, dismantle that cultural form of interaction, community, work, style, buying breakfast or having it one cut for you to shop. Right. Who wouldn't want to take that apart? People make you feel so intimidated. It's like a making Muslim men feel so depressed about their situation. Radical Islamists want to commit suicide and take cunts like that with them, because that's what they're up against, you know. Or people like me, or thankfully, I'm comfortable enough and confident enough to believe in my own opinions and ability to communicate. These two babies, really silly, fat-necked fucking thugs, just like babies, you know, unable to communicate, unable to accept anybody that wants to with them, you know, unless they're another white, thick, brick, shit-ass, dickhead baby who can't cook his breakfast and has tattooed neck and 19-inch biceps. Killers. Please, killers or killers. They'll kill them. No, but, it's no wonder that you know, powerful cultures want to dismantle the belief system that reproduces that kind of character. You know, all credit to them, all power to them. I'll help them and put me on board, keep me there. I don't like that at all. Very, very uncomfortable tinderbox experience whilst trying to buy a breakfast cob. Healthy cheese salad cob.